Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Allow me to say good evening to you guys from South East London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping, otherwise short for Dele London Guna. Space, Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Welcome this evening to another match review of Arsenal Football Club. Yesterday, we went 4 points clear. But today, we're 2 points clear at the top of the summit. Liverpool won in a thrilling 4-3 win against Fulham, and they were 3-2 down at one stage. Manchester City dropped 2 points in an exciting 6-goal thriller, beat Tottenham, which finished Manchester City 3, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Seems Tottenham enjoy playing Manchester City more than us, and that's telling it truthfully. That being said, before I go into the review and give you my analysis of the game, still got a bit of a mouthful having dinner. Make sure you show me love, joy, and respect, yeah, by smashing the thumbs up like button for me in abundance, yeah? It helps keep this channel growing as big as possible. So smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Also, share this channel virally all over the globe, yeah? Especially to your friends and your relatives. And if you're new, yeah? Especially if you're new, I say welcome on board. It doesn't matter where you're from, what nation, what country you come from, your race, your background, etc. Smash the share button for me, yeah? Left, right, and center. And share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives, yeah? On top of that, yeah, make sure that you leave me a comment, yeah? Your opinion of the game, your own analysis, and the performance. I'm going to get onto that in a minute. And lastly, smash the sub button for me, yeah? Hit that subscribe button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately, yeah? You know my aim already to get to 1,000 subscribers, so do that for me, yeah? Well, over 1,000 subscribers and beyond by maybe the end of this month, or the end of this, or the beginning of the new year. Let's get some subscribers going, yeah? So smash the sub button for me, yeah? Other than that, the first half, absolutely scintillating football. That reminded me of the Invincible, especially the second goal. What a build-up. 1-2 between, was it Zinchenko and, who is it? Zinchenko and Jesus? Or Zinchenko or Trossard? That led to Martin Odegaard finishing off a sublime move. And it was a sublime move. That was to make it 2-0. I mean, the first goal was a good goal. Well played by Jesus and Tomiyasu with the assist to Bukayo Saka. Back at the net it went. And I think at 2-0, we should have killed Wolves. There were opportunities for us to get 5, 6, 7 goals. But yet, we took our foot off the pedal to the 85th minute. Matheus Cunha's goal. Great strike, maybe the best goal of the game. And we were worried. I was worried that we were going to capitulate. I was seriously worried we were going to capitulate. And Eddie Nketiah at the death hits the post. And I'm like, oh no, this can't be. This can't be. But to be fair, he is unlucky. He's hit the post and it's a genuine effort on goal. And I'm not his biggest fan. I want a striker. I just cannot rate Eddie Nketiah. If you feel differently, leave it in the comment section below. But for me, we should have killed the game off long before Eddie Nketiah came on and had that opportunity. Otherwise, he did nothing else in that game. to bring on Jakub Kivia and Jorginho, you knew Arteta wanted to make sure the game was wrapped up. Excuse me. Do excuse me. Got a bit of a hay fever. I know at this time of the year, winter time, innit? But for me, it should never have come to that. We should have put this game to bed in the first half. If we had gone in 3-4, 5-0 up, that would have been understandable. We were obviously the team on top, controlled the game. Wolves couldn't get out of their half. We had them boxing right where we wanted them. And then second half, well, we thought we could stroll through the whole game. And that is a mistake, because once you allow the opposition to get back into the game, you are creating problems for yourself, and Wolves would have their tails up. If their if their consolation was scored any time earlier in the second half, I would have panicked. I would be panicking, because you just know Arsenal seem to crumble at the pressure point of any other game. And let's be real, when the pressure is on top of Arsenal, they don't do well to cope with it. But other than that, we've got the win. Yes, we're grateful for it, but it could have been a more convincing win. The scoreline does not reflect the way the game was played. But that's my analysis on the game. I would love to get your analysis in my comment section below, where positive feedback belongs. Yeah, so keep it nice, but keep it respectful and real as well. Without further ado, player ratings. So the formation was a 4-3-3, as I predicted in my match preview. In goal, David Raya. He did well to show composure after Zinchenko and Gabriel Magalhaes got into a tangle of a misunderstanding, and I don't know how. Hee-Chan Hwang was free on goal. He didn't get the decisive touch, which would possibly have taken it past Raya or forced him to make a save. So the ball ended up trickling in his leg, and we still kept possession. But other than that, he couldn't do anything about Matheus Cunha's strike. It was a good strike. I'll give him a 6.5. If he had saved it, I would have given him a 7. You know, and he would be absolutely seething with his defenders in front of him, or with Zinchenko for losing the ball so easily and cheaply. So 6.5 for him. I feel sorry for David Raya. I think he deserved a clean sheet on the day. Right back, Takahiro Tomiyasu. Wow. Another solid performance from the Japanese international. What can I say about him? 1v1s, always fancies himself. Offensively, I'm encouraged by his ability to support Saka offensively and take a chance, because I think he has got something to offer from an offensive point of view in the final third. Another solid display from Tomiyasu. Excuse me. First the sneeze, now the coughs. Well, I have to say, he went down on the 87th minute. Excuse me. And as he got up, he walked as normal as possible. He walked normal. He was walking well, correctly. I don't think there's any issue with Tomiyasu's injury. I don't think there's an injury at all. And if anything, yeah, maybe Ben White will start on Tuesday and Tomiyasu can be rested for the Villa game. But I'll give Tomiyasu a 7.5. In the middle of the defence, William Saliba. Well, what a Rolls Royce he is. I mean, so composed, never panics with the ball at his feet. I mean, I've run out of praises for this guy. He is definitely a top-class, talented centre-back. Maybe the best in the league, maybe one of the best in Europe, and borderline world-class. Or flirting with world-class. I mean, this guy covers the pitch. I mean, his recovery speed is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. 3 years on loan, I just don't understand why Mikel Arteta will allow him to go on loan for 3 seasons. If 2 seasons, then I might understand. 1 season, he looked ready, and he's been ready since the last 4 seasons. I don't know why he went out on loan. For me, him at the back, you just look at him and you just pray that he does not get injured, especially around the business end of the season, because it affected our defensive performances last season. And this guy is pivotal to what we do at the business end of the season. 8 out of 10. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. Again, always made good challenges, reads the game well. Only lapse of concentration was with his misunderstanding with Zinchenko that led to the error, which was committed by Zinchenko. He got the final touch, which led to He Shang Wang's chance, but obviously he never got the touch on the ball. That fatal touch. Well, I say fatal. He never got that decisive touch. But other than that, he looked so composed, solid at the back. I'll give him a 7. Alexander Zinchenko, he was outstanding up until the 85th minute, where he conceded that, where he gave the ball away, lost the ball in possession, and that allowed Matheus Cunha to swipe less than 18-yard effort in the penalty area past David Raya, which gave him the goalkeeper no chance. Other than that, he was so composed with his passing, good on the ball. Defensively, he was as good as I've seen him since he signed for Arsenal. That being said, I would have given Zinchenko an 8. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Declan Rice for me. Well, what can I say about Declan Rice? Solid. Absolutely solid. Shout out to one viewer who's watching. Big up your damn self. If you're new, like, comment, share, and subscribe. But Declan Rice for me, another captain's performance. West Ham United, they must be gutted, because this guy just grows from game to game to game. He grows with complete stature, confidence. He's got everything in his armory. And for me, why ain't he world class yet? Can he be in that argument? Leave it in the comment section below. Declan Rice, is he in the argument for a world class ability? Leave that argument in the comment section. I'm going to give Declan Rice an 8. Martin Odegaard alongside him. Well, for me, in the first half, absolutely outstanding. Took his goal well. I thought in the second half, he strolled. He faded on and off, but he played 2 fabulous passes. One of them to Eddie Nketiah, where Eddie Nketiah knows he's got to score at the death. But other than that, he worked terrifically hard, which he always does. Always performs well with the press, and I do like the way he presses the defenders on the ball. and that's routine. And he leads by example in that sense. 7.5 for Martin Odegaard. Leandro Trossard for me gonna get a low mark. I didn't see him in the game, and when he was in the game, he really struggled. I thought he really struggled to compose himself in the game. Just not maybe it's not his position playing out on the playing out in the midfield free. And I'm surprised that he started ahead of Kai Havertz. If I'm being honest, Kai Havertz deserved the opportunity. You know, his confidence is sky high. He's got 2 goals in 2 games, and he's dropped on the bench. But with Trossard, he started the game, and yeah, he didn't really get involved. I'm going to give him a 4. I mean, if you disagree with the ratings, yeah, leave it in the comment section below. Up top, the front 3, Bukayo Saka, man of the match performance for me. That's the Bukayo Saka of old. 1v1, taking on his defenders, producing good crosses on his weaker foot, and took his goal well through an assist from Tomiyasu. All game, he posed their left back, Breno, all sorts of problems. And that's the ability of Bukayo Saka for me. Very strong on the ball, hardly dispossessed when he's got his back to the defender with the ball at his feet. He makes sure that he is between man and ball, and he does that superbly well. This is another guy that you can throw into the argument in terms of world class. As I said about Declan Rice, it's Bukayo Saka on the fringes of being world class. Leave it in the comment section below. For me, Bukayo Saka, 9 out of 10. Gabriel Martinelli, very aggressive 1v1. I like the way he runs at the defenders, especially when he's confident of taking a defender, a right back 1v1, whether it's Nelson's Semedo, who's quick himself, or any right back in the league. He is definitely confident off the ball as well. I do like his commitment to tracking back, making a tackle, and what he done there. What he done I think it was in the first half. He tracked back against Semedo, won the ball, and not only did he win the ball, he won Arsenal a throw. And I thought that is great work rate from Gabriel Martinelli. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Gabriel Jesus for me, he had 60-odd minutes on the pitch. He had 1 or 2 opportunities he should have buried. Maybe the second opportunity or the first opportunity he had, he was better off squaring it, but he saw the lights and he tried the Thierry Henry finish, where he opens his body and side foots it on the right foot, back stick. But for me, yeah, he needs to be more ruthless in front of goal. But other than that, everything else that he does on that pitch, it is absolutely stunning. Jesus, I'm going to give him a 7. The substitutions, we had Jorginho, Curvier, Nketiah. Well, since the Sheffield United game, how long has it been since he? Well, how many games is it since he? How many games is it since he scored a goal in all competition? How many games now? I'll make that 4, maybe 5 games. Leave that in the comment section below. But for me, he came on, he did nothing in that game. Apart from having that opportunity, what else did he do? I just didn't see anything from Eddie Nketiah. I'm going to give him. I'll give him a standard 5. Jakub Curvier, I suppose he's brought in to shore things up at the back. But nothing spectacular, of course. So standard 5. Jorginho, again, brought in to shore things up in the midfield area. And I just don't understand. Well, I do understand that decision to make him. Well, I do understand the decision to put him on the field of play with a few minutes to go. Standard 5. Who else came on? Can't remember anyone else. If there's anyone else that you remember, just leave it in the comment section below. I think that was the job done. Mikel Arteta, well, my only surprise was Trossard starting instead of Kai Havertz. And it didn't justify, and I think the decision to start Trossard did not justify any argument in his team selection in starting Trossard, because we saw nothing from him. He was ghost in that game, absolutely ghost. We saw nothing from him at all. But that being said, we saw a fine display from Arsenal in the first half. Second half, it could have been more gun-ho. Well, not so much gun-ho, but they could have been more ruthless. They could have shut the game down. They had opportunities in that second half to control to compose themselves and go up the other end and really finish off Wolves. They had a second choice goalkeeper who replaced Jose Sa, remember, who got injured in trying to in attempting to save Odegaard's effort. He pulled a muscle, maybe in the groin area, but I just don't see too much wrong with Arteta's team selection or the defending was on point up until we conceded the late consolation. I'll give him an 8. Yeah, I'll give Arteta an 8 out of 10. The referee, well, he got the decision right to not award Wolves a late penalty where the cross comes in and the ball hits Gabriel's thigh onto his chest. For me, I thought he got that decision right. He wasn't too fussy with his whistle. He allowed the game to flow in good spirits. But that being said, there's not much negatives to look at on the referee, so I'm going to give him a 7. The Arsenal fans, for me, absolutely vocal for me. So vocal, brilliantly supported the team, got behind management. They're in their fine voices, even at the best of times. If we argue amongst ourselves, the main thing is we get behind the team together. The 11 have been picked, so we just back them as best we can. I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. Right, I believe that is all the ratings done. So we come to the conclusion of this recording. So what a pleasure it is again to be back on here doing another match review with you guys. Always a pleasure. So ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last. I thank you so much for putting up with me as you do, along with my dodgy cough and sneezing. So do look after your friends. Do look after your families. Make sure you look after yourselves. More peace, more love, more blessings again. And on top of that, your host, your guy himself. Remember, we're going to chat again real soon. And on top of that, I'll be doing another match preview of our game against Luton. Yeah, games are coming thick and fast this month. Luton, Aston Villa, Brighton, Liverpool, they don't stop. Oh, PSV in between that as well in the Champions League. It's not stopping. I think we all love it, but for the players, it's up and down train. Oh, they're like robots. Anyway, what was the last? Oops, then he forgot there. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always, please, always be nice, yeah? And I do mean be nice. Cheers. Nice one.